My future father-in-law destroyed my engagement without ever raising his voice. I was 28 when I met my fiance's parents for the first time. We'd been together just over 4 years, lived together for 2, and I'd already bought the ring. It was hidden in my sock drawer, insured and waiting. I had the proposal planned for her birthday in early spring. This dinner was supposed to be a formality, a box to check. Her parents invited us to their house instead of meeting somewhere neutral. Big place, gated neighborhood, manicured lawn that looked like it had never seen a leaf out of place. Her dad opened the door, shook my hand, smiled, and immediately asked what car I drove. When I told him, his eyebrows lifted slightly like he was trying not to react. He didn't comment. He just nodded and walked away. Dinner was homemade. Her mom had cooked for 2 days straight and she made sure everyone knew it. The table was set like a magazine shoot. Before we sat down, her dad asked me where I saw myself financially in 5 years. Not career-wise, financially. I said I was doing well, stable, growing. I worked in logistics management and made good money, just not flashy money. He nodded again, still no comment. Halfway through the meal, he asked how much I'd paid for my fiance's engagement ring. I thought he was joking. He wasn't smiling. The table went quiet. I tried to deflect, said it was meaningful, something she'd love. He pressed, gave a number range like he was pricing a used car. I felt my face burn. My fiance said nothing, just took a sip of wine. He leaned back in his chair and said, "That's modest." Then turned to his wife and said, "Our daughter always had expensive taste. Remember the piano lessons?" They laughed together. I smiled politely and tried to keep eating. After dinner, he gave me a tour of the house, showed me his home office, his wine cellar, his garage. 3 cars, all pristine. He explained the resale value of each one, then casually mentioned how expensive private school tuition had been for my fiance, and how some men step up, others struggle. I waited for my fiance to say something, anything. She didn't. She looked uncomfortable, sure, but she didn't stop him, didn't push back, didn't acknowledge what he was doing. Before we left, he shook my hand again and said, "You seem like a nice guy. I just worry you might hold her back." Then added, "Love isn't always enough." The drive home was silent. I asked her if that conversation bothered her. She said her dad was just blunt, and that I needed thicker skin if we were going to be a family. That sentence landed like a brick. That night, I didn't sleep. I kept replaying the dinner. Not just what he said, but what she didn't say. The way she'd learned to shrink instead of confront. The way she'd normalized being diminished. The next morning, I told her we needed to talk. I explained that I couldn't marry into a family where respect was conditional, and silence was compliance. She cried. Said I was throwing everything away over one dinner. I told her it wasn't the dinner. It was the preview. I returned the ring that afternoon. Lost a few $100s. Worth every cent. Sometimes it only takes one evening to see a lifetime clearly.